So now we come to the third stage of your prospecting activities, which is the opportunity analysis. Now, what is an opportunity analysis? An opportunity analysis is where you look at what your internal strengths and weaknesses are, look at what your internal skills are. Yeah, so you look internally, you look at yourself, look at your product, you look at the company, your company that you're representing. You look at your competitors, you look at the market, in terms of what the current situation is within the market, and you put this information together, and you actually extract where are the biggest opportunities for you to get. First, the quick wins. You're looking for quick wins here. Yeah. That's the whole point of this, It's all about working smarter, not harder. Yeah. So where are you going to get the quick wins? Where are you going to get what are going to be the wins that are going to be the most valuable? In terms of the highest investment versus return, where are there going to be the wins that you're going to are going to get the longer term longevity there? So the ones that are in terms of, say, maybe agreements like referral partnership agreements, where you get this passive slow drip of passive income. So this is what we're going to do here. Yeah. So first of all, we'll go back to our industrial analysis. Right, so here we have our industry analysis to the right. As you can see, as you remember, I highlighted the three top industries that I wanted to target, and they were labeled in green, which was for manufacturing, blue for telecommunications, yellow for technology. Yeah. And I highlighted the top 10 countries in accordance with the top 10 countries across Europe, which were specialized in those areas. I then pulled out the no-goes, the ones that for a cultural reason or for any other reason, maybe currency, whatever, the ones that I couldn't approach, so we're looking at France, Czech, Poland, and Estonia. Yeah, but then I also circled the kind of anomalies here. And these two, because they were very strong, Turkey and Russia, very strong in the telecommunications, prime markets to target. Although I didn't have any personal leverage within those countries, I knew if I created a good and effective marketing campaign, I could get these markets to come to me. Yeah. So I needed a different approach now. As you can see here, I just quickly mapped out what my personal strengths were. So I've got experience working with startups and SMEs. I've got a large network and experience working with Germany, UK, Spain, IT, Sweden, Denmark, Finland, and Netherlands. And I've got experience working with the digital tech and consultancy professional services industries. Yeah? So that's my personal strengths and my personal experience. Yeah? When I looked at that, analyzed the company, bearing in mind we were doing this based on a company. When I looked at the company, so the founder had a very, he previously worked for BCG consultancy. He had a very, very big experience working with the large consultancies, the people like Siemens, BCG and Amazon and those kind of people. Yeah, Bosch. The company also had quite a lot of brand recognition and adapt. So usually when I work with companies, I don't really work with them usually when they're just starting. They usually have had to conquer their market first. My speciality is working with them and helping them to, really come out of that early stage market penetration and to propel into the rapid growth phase. So usually most of the companies that I work with have a kind of a brand recognition and established customer base within their own market. Yeah, and that's the third bit, it's existing customer base. And then I looked at the overall market. Bear in mind this was around 2017, 2018. So there was obviously digitalization was quite strong. Industry 4.0, companies were looking at ways in order to improve the efficiency of their of their manufacturing or their factories, that kind of thing. Predictive maintenance was a topic which was growing quite heavily. 5G satellite connectivity, but there was also a very big growing concern. IoT was, I won't say it was a new technology at the time, but it was a technology that was growing and really gaining traction within the European market. And everybody wanted to know kind of how is this technology going to grow? How is it going to expand? What is the future looking like of this? So when I put all these things together, my first step was, okay, this is where I can where I'm going to be able to get the quick wins. This is where I'm going to do this. How? First of all, what I did is I went to the company database and I downloaded a list of all the customers who'd purchased from the company within the past year. Or not necessarily even purchased, but even just downloaded a report or signed up to the newsletter. All the companies that interacted with them in the past year. I created a survey and I pushed it all out to these people. And in there, I was like, give me some feedback. Tell me what you liked, what you didn't like, where could we improve? And they started giving me that feedback, started coming in. I started analysing it against this. Where can I get the strengths? Where are the synergies between what the companies that I was gaining feedback on and my personal strengths, the company's strengths, or where in terms of the direction of the strategic direction of the organization, in line with the market trend analysis. Yeah. And I put that together. I married that together. I whittled down the list of companies, and then I went and approached every single one of them. I said, okay, look, you said to me that you'd like to see more information on this. If I can get you, and if I can secure this information, get you this information published within the next 12 months or so, would you be willing to commit to a subscription? Most said yes. What is that subscription worth to you? What is the value? Got that feedback. I fed that back into the team and got them to change their directions. Okay, guys, let's produce reports on these things. These are what our customers want. As the analysts started producing the reports in line with the feedback, what the customers wanted, as those reports started coming out, I locked these companies into subscriptions. And then from there, it grew. Yeah. And this is your opportunity analysis. Yeah. It's about working smarter, not harder. Yeah. I don't make, apart from when I first started as an SDR and I was working in the recruitment industry and I was making 50, 60 calls a day. I have never made more than like 20 calls a day. And to be honest, as time has progressed and I've got a lot older, especially when I've got into my mid 30s, it's lucky if your company's going to get me to make 5 calls a day. Yeah, I'm not a phone monkey. I don't do that. I think, I plan, I strategize, I execute, and I deliver. Now,